Thumbs up, you guys. What's going on, Conscious Crew? Happy Tuesday, chat, and we're back. This is certainly a improvisational live stream. I told you guys, you got to keep your notifications set to all because you never know what day or hour the king shall be. Gang. You already know what we're here to get into, so go ahead and thumbs up this video, whether you are a Bush baby, a part of the replay gang, and or you are actively in these streets right now in real time with me. That thumbs up don't cost you nothing, honey. If you support the cane, then it means you also support the algorithm, and more importantly, you support triggering up YouTube's notification system, which happens when you thumbs up the video. All right. This is equivalent to you knocking on the digital door of another Conscious crew member and telling them to get the arses into the sanctuary because the gang is in fact gang. Also, make sure that you guys have all your notification bells set to all. Welcome all of the new subbies. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, your Facebook, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let me speak to all of my vamping ass Conscious crew members. What's going on? Rumors and tea. Hey Tasmania. Hey Sexy Nessa. Hey Cynthia. What's going on? Burn Tricia. Grill. We gotta get into some things, honey. Okay, I was scrolling through Miss Instagram, child, and Nosy Ho had let it be known, child, that apparently Miss Onika Threesome is out there throwing all type of subs and daggers at her little sister, who is her stepsister. They have the same dad. After Ming Lee did an interview about a month or two ago, I think, with the Miami podcast, if I'm not mistaken. And girl, it's so nasty and so rude, girl. So nasty and so rude and just so damn nasty. Okay, so we're gonna get into it, honey. But first, I'm going to give you guys some of the clips, courtesy of Info Spot. All right, and let you guys hear what Ming Lee had to say about her and her sister's relationship. Okay, this is the interview that allegedly is responsible for Onika Threesome's clapback tonight. Now, why in the hell she a month and a half, 2 months damn late, girl? I don't know. I don't know whether she was in an alleged Percocet coma this whole time and she's just coming down from the damn astral plane, girl, and getting wind of the things that have been happening on Earth, honey. I don't know whether her alleged marital issues with her essayed ass husband, girl, had her in a chokehold these past few months, because you guys know she was all over in Brazil doing tours all through the damn international brothels, talking about she don't want to fuck with Kenny no more, and she don't want to be with no nigga on the down low and living a secret life, and who's a liar, and she don't trust love and don't want to love no more, and love slows her down because she's really a goddamn demon and gargoyle on the inside and shit, baby. So, you know, she been in her own little messy ass Barbie bubble, girl. However, it seems that she has finally responded. So let's check out Ming Lee.
What was life like for me growing up?
It was kind of hard, and I used to be bullied a lot for it because people used to say like, oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you? Why did she do that for you? And it's like, at a young age, it's like, you don't know how to answer questions like those. I never needed her to help me get to my goal. I just needed her to see that I can do it, and she can be proud of me without having to think that I needed to have an easy way to get to the top.
Is that important to you, to feel that sense of independence to do it yourself?
It really is important to me. I used to have this urge of just trying to like impress my sister. I'm not gonna lie, I always had this urge to impress her because anybody else, I wouldn't give a about.
So what's your current relationship with Nicki?
We was never close. She was like always like busy. She be busy and stuff like that. I be doing mine too. Like, even though people do think that like we are not cool, we're gonna argue. I'm not gonna lie. Me, like my
What was life?
the dude be getting mad at me. But this is nothing new. Like, siblings gonna fight.
What you be doing, man?
I was gonna say, why?
Listen, bro.
Why do you think?
Listen,
she gets
bro.
What you making
Ming
him
is
mad?
just Ming, bro. Respectfully, I'm not even gonna lie. I be getting everyone tight, bro.
People were saying that y'all look just alike. Do you think you guys look like twins?
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait.
Do the face. Let me
I
see
think
you.
so.
Let me see you do a face. Let me see you do the face.
There
Hey!
you go, there you go, there you go.
And so for the people that don't know, you and Nicki Minaj are half sisters through your father, correct?
Yeah, through my father, exactly. We have the same dad. She was a good sister. Like, she did check up on me, my dad, from time to time. Like, she always made sure that we was, like, you know, at least good situated in a way. Like, it doesn't matter if she was distant or not. She was still, like, you know, being there. She was still making sure that we was all good. Like, I don't have no hate towards her. And if people think that I do, that's y'all problem, not mine.
Do you think that like Nicki may be trying to protect you from like
I
the
think
bad
so.
side?
Dude be getting mad at me.
The music
Absolutely.
industry.
My sister always wanted to like let me know that people are really dirty in the music industry.
Right.
It's always family at the end of the day. No matter how much we argue, fight, it got nothing to do with anyone else but us. We still gonna be family at the end of the day.
Okay. So you guys just heard from Ming Lee, that podcast. We actually had covered that podcast in the Hot Topics a few months ago because she was dragging Jason Lee at the time, who was allegedly trying to stir up some drama between Ming Lee and Nicki Minaj when he claimed that Ming Lee had spent some time with Nicki Minaj's ex-Safari loving hip hop Hollywood Safari clown goofy ass big curved dick Safari. And Ming Lee was like, girl, first of all, stay up out of me and my half sister's motherfucking business, bitch. Okay, we half can and you actually none of can, girl. So just, you know, politely keep it real tightly. And she also had asked Jason Lee to put some motherfucking respect on her name because she do have a name and it is not Nicki Minaj's sister, okay? Now, you know, we had to tug on Ming Lee's wig a little bit, girl, because, you know, she was really out her, you know, on one hand saying that she wants a separate identity from her big sister and, you know, she wants to get it straight from the mud and from the ground up and, you know, she wants to be respected as an individual while at the same time she's been around here doing a press tour on all of Nicki Minaj's posters and willing to speak about Nicki Minaj in interviews that you guys can even see here for yourself. She was even, you know, saying that they look alike and imitating some of Nicki Minaj's deranged facial expressions, girl, looking like a carbon copy of the little Kim clone. So, girl, it was giving all of that. All right. So apparently, Onika Threesome, Petty the Third girl, responded and said this. If I could turn back time, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. Like, I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. You have to discover whatever it is that you're great at. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA. Or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing.
Okay, so yeah, it's not giving that she's subbing Ice Spice or any of the girls, because this particular sub seems to be a lot closer to home. For one, in this parable, she's speaking about people who have not carved out an identity for themselves, people who are not established. That would not go for any of Nicki Minaj's ops, because all of them are well established and already have their name in the business. Everybody from Ice Spice to Megan Thee Stallion to Cardi B to JT, all are established and got established without the help of Nicki Minaj, respectfully. Then she goes on to further give more Blues Clues, because, you know, we like adventures, and starts talking about DNA and how, you know, you can't be mooching, and why would you speak on somebody who you know is very private, and, you know, the clown shit don't run in her DNA, and talent can't be passed down through lineage. Oh, baby. Now that's cold, baby. That's some cold-blooded shit right there, baby. Okay? She says, girl, you cannot catch talent as if it's like a cold, as if it's like, you know, an STI, honey. It is not transferable. Honey, you can't get it through blood cells and all of that. So Ming Lee seemingly responded, because she too believes that these talking points were in reference to her, etc. And here she is. She's in the actual comment section of the info spot, and you can see her saying here, again, let me blow this up for you guys. This is her right here. It's okay. I said what I said. Still love her. So I'm going to still do what I got to do to move forward and move up. It's whatever. No hate, no drama, and no disrespect either. But just know God always on my side. Okay. Now she got a plethora of feedback. Okay. People was like, yes, girl, 100% Ming Lee. Another person was like, I don't give a fuck. We don't know each other. Another person wrote, you know, applaud. Let me see if I can view all of these things. Another person said, baby girl, you said nothing wrong at all. Keep going, sis. We love you. Ming Ling responded and was like, thank you. I'll still show her my respect, okay? Now, Ming Ling seemingly had the comment section in a chokehold, because even some of the bars was just like, girl, the Nicki Minaj, you know, PR team, girl, it's just, it's exhausting doing PR for the queen of hip-hop, girl, because she is so attitudey, so fresh and unfruity, girl. So some of the other comments range from, she ain't say nothing wrong about Nicki, and it said that Nicki needs to grow up. That's your little sister. Someone else said, why would you want to see your little sister struggle when you have the resources to help her? Everybody stick together but us. Another user says, this was mean. This girl didn't say anything bad about Nicki. Woo! Somebody else said, Ming doesn't speak bad about her at all. She says 50,011 times that she doesn't want Nicki's help. Someone else said, and Nicki, y'all favorite person. Look at how she talks about her own family. Someone else said, I wouldn't do my half sibling like that. That's still her little sister. Like the fuck. Someone else said, she's talking about a child. Someone else says, I haven't seen that girl say one bad thing about her, shaking my head. Someone else says, those interviewers don't care about Ming, no shade. They're only using her proximity to Nicki Minaj to boost their engagement and get more information on Nicki. If they solely cared about what Ming had going on, they wouldn't include Nicki's name in the title, and the promotional clips wouldn't be based around Nicki Minaj questions. Someone else said, but why wouldn't you want your sister to have it easy? Someone else says, it's just her coked out voice. Someone else said, calling her a mooch when she had to buy her own wedding ring. Isn't she taking care of a grown man? She calls her husband. Who's really the mooch? Oh, Nico. Ooh, yeah. Someone else says, I love Nicki down, but this was mean. Someone else says, now, Nicki, I love you, babes, but what did she say wrong? Someone else said, damn, I almost want to cry hearing this. I feel bad for Ming. Someone else said, what did her sister say that was wrong or bad? Someone else said, hold on, I'm confused. What the fuck she said wrong? She never said anything wrong about Nicki. So, you know, it's given Team Ming right now. Now, here's what I would like to say. And someone just said it in the comment section. Nicki Minaj, you know, and I always got to put this disclaimer out there because y'all know I like Nicki's music. I like her as a writer and as, you know, a raptress. But, you know, I can't stand the heifer's personality. Ugh, it like really just disgusts me. And she's just such a bewildering hypocrite and a fucking weirdo. It's interesting because we learned from Ming Lee's interview when she said, you know, she's articulated like she won her sister's approval because her sister has proven herself. She's went through a rite of passage to be the greatest. And so, you know, she believes in any criticism and feedback from her sister, rightfully so. Her sister made it, etc. So her sister's feedback, when it comes to her, you know, like, who better to tell you how to get it together than Onika? Every other female in hip hop is looking for her cosign. So, you know, her little sister is right on brand for that. However, she doesn't per se want her sister's help. All right. Now, I don't know whether Ming Lee is just saying that to save face. The interviewer did ask her, girl, do you feel like your sister trying to protect you from certain things? She said, my sister has always told me that the industry is fake as fuck, and it's a lot of boom, 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 boom. This is all the more reason, though, why Nicki should be insisting upon helping her little sister. Like, if you know how diabolical, how exploitative this industry is, if you know how these girls can get locked into 360 deals, you know, the same type of deals that you try to get JT and Ice Spice to sign when it came to your raggedy ass record label, girl. Okay, like, why would you not want to, you know, have your sister under your umbrella? Because Nicki can still be there as a guiding post without necessarily trying to like carve out a career for Ming Lee. But she certainly should be very hands-on in terms of at least teaching Ming Lee about the business and her being accessible and a reliable source, since this business is so fucked up. Now, Nicki Minaj has been very, very supportive of her essayed ass brother. You know, we saw that she paid for all of her brother's lawyers, attorney fees, court fees, even wrote a letter as a character witness for him before he was ultimately convicted and, you know, tried for essaying another damn relative. And she also has been obviously very supportive of her essayed ass husband and defending him to the 10th degree, girl, arguing with the goddamn Barbs, taking to Queen Radio, trying to, you know, incite an insurrection against Jennifer Huff, girl, or Jennifer Hugh. You know, she's been, you know, fake supportive of Cardi B, collaborating with her as an up-and-coming female in the business. Megan Thee Stallion, who was up-and-coming in the business. Coi Leray. Who else? You know, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. So, not really sure why she would not be supportive of her sister. And now that this is her response to her sister, it's given to me that Ming Lee is more than likely saving face, girl. It's not that she probably wanted to do this without her sister, even though I do believe that there's probably some ego there. She definitely wants to, you know, feel independent. However, it also is giving, girl, that Nicki Minaj really didn't make herself accessible. And Ming Lee gave that away when they asked her what's the current status of your relationship. And Ming Lee basically said, girl, there is no relationship, girl. We have to have a toxic relationship, bitch. We argue, we fuss, da-da-da-da-da. And this response is just so fucking nasty. Like, what a way to invalidate your sister's talent and to so-called put her in her small ass place. And what a really fucked up thing to infer, which is that she doesn't have any talent. You know, you're the queen bee of not only the rap industry, but of the goddamn blood cells, girl. And nobody else got the talent gene and the millionaire gene but you. And where is all of that fucking energy coming from? All because what? She spoke about, you know, she answered honestly in some interviews You know, she's talking about, you know, why would you speak about somebody who you know is private? Bitch, private well. You're the one who put Kenneth Petty business all out on the front streets. Petty where? You the one who did the goddamn press tour about how Cardi B hurt your motherfucking feelings when she made you change that lopsided ass verse on Motorsport. Like, where? Like, girl, you're not private about anything. You're one of the most vocal, outspoken celebrities out there. Sometimes a little bit too goddamn vocal. And don't have to make any damn sense when you are goddamn vocal. So why is it that Ming Lee can't talk about her experience? How the fuck you private when you did an MTV documentary chronicling your fucking life? You took us through your raggedy ass New York neighborhood, girl. You showed us where the house that your father burnt down used to be. You took us to your best friend's home, showed off their greasy grandmammy. I mean, girl, you brought the folk all up into the teens. Private where? So you get to do MTV exclusives and you get to talk about your upbringing and you get to talk about your siblings and your music and you get to do all of these walkthroughs and all this shit and put your family on Front Street, but Ming Lee doesn't get to, you know, casually, passively talk about you. Like, once again, it's giving those hypocritical teas as fucking usual. Here the delusional bitch talking about, you know, she's private. How are you private when you just told Vogue last year, girl, that you had a Percocet addiction? Like, that's not what private people say. Private people don't open up about their damn drug addictions. They don't open up about the shit they swallow and the shit they put up their goddamn nose and in their goddamn veins. You know, this is not what private people do. So when did Nicki Minaj all of a sudden, girl, become this private, recluse person living this veiled ass life? Like, when? When? You know? I think Nicki Minaj is a really delusional bitch, baby. Like, Nicki Minaj is really delusional. Like, really, it'd be shocking to me sometimes at just how fucking delusional she is. And to have this much animosity, bitch, it's almost like you're trying to pick a fight with your sister intentionally, girl. Like, her doing the interview and saying nothing awful about you and even giving you, you know, a few roses in there is all that she did. And your reply, all you could find in all of that was an excuse to have an attitude and to feel away and to call her a talentless clown who wouldn't be able to make it even if and though she comes from the same genetic pool as you. I mean, that's really nasty. That is really, really, really fucking nasty. And even the Barbs are in the comment section like, girl, we can't even defend this behavior at all, girl. And then every time she have one of these like late night weird ass live streams or station head, she always chewing on something, girl. I don't know whether it's crunching much or it's, you know, she chewing up other goddamn chemicals, bitch. You know, she always sound like a damn chipmunk. Cheeks always damn stuffed. You know, she be sounding like her wig is off. Her lip gloss don't be popping, girl. I don't know whether Kenneth Petty be running the goddamn streets, girl, and she need to come on live and just gobble up one of the girls to redirect all her goddamn rage and anger, bitch. You know, but it's just like, you know, shout out to Ming Lee for keeping it so classy, because the way I would have put a fucking heel through this bitch's neck had it been me, baby. The way, bitch, baby, the way I would have tore the house down, bitch, since you would have wanted to play on my motherfucking top hole. Whew, baby, let me say, it's a lot of people who better than me these days, girl, because I'm in a very girl, I'm in my Donald Trump era, girl. Baby. Bitch, if you play with me, I'm playing all the way with you on period, bitch. Okay? Because I can't. You know, and my feedback to Ming Lee is that, you know, if you sis, if you really, truly, for real, if you really want to stop talking about Miss Jackson, you're gonna have to really mean that. You know, like the same way that Solange means it. You know, there was a point in time where Solange literally had to tell interviewers and put it in her press card, don't ask me about my motherfucking sister hoe. Period. You know, she literally, like, that's what it looks like when you're carving out your own identity. That's still not nothing for Nicki Minaj to get upset about. But I'm just saying to Ming Lee, if you actually trying to be your own chick and trying to be your own boss bitch, and you really want to completely separate yourself from your sister, like, you gotta not answer these questions. You gotta not be, you know, posting, you know, your face near her images. You gotta not be mimicking her, because it's already bad enough that you look like a spitting image of her, girl. Those genes are very strong, honey. It's already bad enough that you look like a spitting image of her. You also got the whole like Asian thing going on with the name. We know that Nicki thinks she's a damn Chun-Li, and here it is, you are Ming Lee. You know, it's already too much similarity. So you're gonna have to like get into your Solange bag, girl, and really cut the umbilical cord. Because it's going to be very easy for people to lump you in, you know, as being a carbon copy of your sister. It's going to be very hard for them to already unsee Nicki in you, since you physically look like her and you have a lot of the same branding as her as well. Now let's go back to Nicki Minaj, because this is another part of the fucking delusionment of it all. You literally have the unmitigated gall to come out of your dick sucker, girl, and say that talent, baby. What she said, why would a person speak on a person they love? Why would a person speak openly about a private person? I think y'all think talent like you can catch it like a cold, or maybe people can pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA. Bitch, you are a little Kim clone. What are you talking about, ho? Like, this is a part why I can't never take Nicki Minaj seriously, girl. You literally spent the first decade of your fucking career copying and pasting Little Kim's brand, Little Kim's likeness, verse by verse, wig by wig, eyelash by eyelash, outfit by outfit, pasty by pasty, bitch, freakum dress by freakum dress, girl. Like Barbie for Barbie down, and talking about somebody else not being a mooch and how you don't do moochers and a bitch need to go get their own, girl. When did you go get your own? You had to ride the Little Kim residuals, girl, until those big wheels fell all the fuck the way off. And this be the audacity of me. Like, look, like Nicki Minaj literally sits in this delusional ass box that is so far removed from reality. And to me, Nicki Minaj has to be a PR nightmare, girl, because I would like, girl, she couldn't even be allowed to post without running her talking points through me first and foremost, girl, so we can make sure that shit is cohesive and coordinated, girl, because you can't get out here and be calling these girls clones and mooches and not having their own identity, bitch, when you could not have even gotten your ass off the trampoline if it wasn't for what Little Kim left behind on the floor for you to pick the fuck up. You literally are on camera, girl. You are in pre-Nicki Minaj footage, girl, when we were still using DVD players and VCRs, talking about how you believe that you could come and finish what she started, and that you could totally step into those innovative ass shoes of Little Kim, that you personally feel called to, you know, the incarnated remains of Little Kim's energy in the motherfucking earth, bitch, and then you pressed the gas and then some, and you took off with this lady's identity so goddamn fast, bitch, that when she came back home to claim her shit because she had only took vacation, she hadn't actually moved out, bitch. Her shit was gone faster than us, and then you wanted to make her feel delusional for running off with her shit in front of the whole damn world, as if she was just over there being bitter Betty, and you had not went and monopolized, girl, off this lady's entire fucking persona that she had to pay the cost to be the boss at, girl, because Little Kim had to suck plenty of dick. She had to guzzle plenty of cum. She had to get her stomach pumped plenty of times, bitch. Okay? From knucking and bucking that throat up against all the members of what's that group her ass was in? The mafia or whatever the fuck you call that shit, baby. So rightfully so, Lil' Kim in her throat was mad as hell, bitch. So who's the mooch? Do you forget that you mooched? Do you forget that you are the queen of mooching? Do you forget that you would not have had a entrance without the existence of Little Kim? Junior Mafia, thank you. Rumors and tea. You know, Nicki Minaj is weird. If anything, girl, the apple is not falling far from the tree, girl. You mooched off a bitch, and a bitch is moving off of you, bitch. Okay? It's a copy of a copy of a copy, girl. It's a sample of a sample of a sample. Okay? The fuck? You know, so Maylene, now that you know that your sister ain't fucking with you, girl, and if this and this is how, and if this is how nasty this bitch would be, and you ain't even say nothing nasty about her, you ain't even say nothing to the left about her, then this is letting you know, girl, that your jealous ass, deeply insecure, narcissistic ass sister looks at you, unfortunately, just as much of a threat as she does all the rest of the rap girls. Okay? And what's funny about this is Nicki Minaj, you know, it's weird because Ice Spice in her text messages to Stormy about Nicki Minaj was calling Nicki Minaj delusional, and was talking about how she was trying to get her, you know, she was basically trying to lowball her on, you know, like working with her label and shit. And, you know, why would she give up her wave when she's waving? Like, you know, like she's real wavy right now. She got her own buzz and she's making way more money on her own and independently. Like, why would she work with Nicki Minaj label and Nicki Minaj won't like all her damn residuals, all her damn royalties, like, and then she would have to pledge some weird ass allegiance to her because, you know, Nicki Minaj beefing with everybody that fucking exists. So you also will be limiting who you can like work with in terms of other female rap talent. And I think that Ming Lee would be better off without her sister, girl. Don't you let that weird ass bitch trick your ass, you know, into signing with her, because I believe that she's trying to get the girl to sign up, girl, to do them dick dirty, do them mad dirty. You know, she's trying to control these girls' career so that she can control when they come to an end, you know, so that she can control their momentum. That's really why she wants these girls to sign with her ass, because it gives her power in the situation. It allows her to decide just how far they're gonna go and to make sure that they do good, but that they ain't never doing better than her. Okay. This situation might have manifested for a reason, girl. Maybe you've been in your prayers, you know, considering some things, asking yourself if you should reach out to your sister. I don't know what your nighttime, bedtime conversations with the Father, Son, and the Holy Daughter is, girl, but this clearly was an answer and a manifestation that, baby, keep it on motherfucking moving, leave that hoe where she is. And since she didn't think it was nothing wrong with copying the hell out of Lil' Kim, you copied her motherfucking ass down to the bone, baby. Come out with Pink Friday 3, bitch. Okay? Come out with Roman's Revenge 2.0, girl. Okay? Like, since she thought it was so cool and so cute and so coy, girl, to steal a whole nother bitch's identity and career for 10 years, girl, get on her motherfucking ass, baby. And you monetize off her motherfucking name, too, since she didn't mind monetizing off a little Kim's name. Okay, Nicki Minaj continue to show that she's got some real fucking issues. I've been telling y'all for a long time. Nicki Minaj really don't like women. She don't like females. She's very anti-female. She's very much so internalized misogynist, very much so internalized patriarchy. She only respect the boys. She only fuck with the boys. She only support the boys for better or for worse. They ass can be SAers. They can be murderers. They can be all these things, girl. And she's going to be definitely aligned to them, girl. But let these rap girls just cough wrong, or just let them sneeze wrong, bitch. And all these girls are her goddamn son, honey. And she's trying to blackball and trying to cancel their ass and trying to stick the barbs on their ass and every damn thing else. Nicki Minaj do not fuck with women. Right, messy hoe. I need Ming to drop the Pink Sunday mixtape. Troll Nicki Minaj ass, baby, since Miss Minaj sounded cool to troll the fuck out of Lil' Kim, baby, for over a damn decade. You know, this is a mess, honey. So everybody seems to agree that Nicki Minaj is out of order. Something's wrong with her ass. Her own fan base is waking up, girl, and are finding her behavior disturbing. They're trying to hold on to the queen because she's so successful and she's so good at what she does that, you know, it makes it hard for the folk that support her to just, you know, to just not support her, girl. But she's becoming exhaustive, girl. She's giving Britney Spears outside the conservatorship tease, shy. She's emotionally taxing as hell. But very hurtful. Very, very, very hurtful, girl, that both of these women, you know, came from immigrant families and, you know, raised up in the slums and the ghettos of the damn projects and shit, and are just trying to make a way out of what they done found themselves in, baby. And here it is. Nicki Minaj thinks that her little sister is a talentless clown who couldn't get talent even if it was running through their genetics like it is, girl. I mean, I don't think I would ever unhear that. If my sibling ever said some fucked up ass shit about that bitch, I have to see your asshole. Nicki Minaj has the biggest invisible dick I've ever seen from a female, period. Only reason why Nicki is so pro-nigga and anti-woman is because her mama left her in an orphanage in Trinidad till she was 5. So she got woman issues that trail back to the trauma that was induced to her by her mother. And it made her pedestalize men and her daddy in his place. And she's held this unhealed ass, unresolved resentment toward woman. And it's reflected in the way she socialized with other women, the way she socialized with her peers. You know, it's completely evident, honey. She got enough money to go get her some damn help, baby. Go get some help. Nah, she didn't, but they wouldn't even bigger if she had supported them more. Hold on, nah, she didn't, but they wouldn't. They would have been bigger if she had supported them more. Nicki Minaj's ego won't allow her ass to be an elder and a stepping stone and to really open up the valve of the rap female world. Wait, a download ninja in the camel straw, but not grapist. She is pathetic. I mean, shit, if I was a multimillionaire, my little sis wouldn't want for shit. Like, for nothing. Like, for nothing. You know, and the crazy thing about it is, I don't think I've heard Ming Lee say, like, my sister, you know, has basically tried to take care of me. She wants to help me so bad, but I don't want her help. Or maybe she had, I don't know if she has or hasn't said that, but You know, if Ming Lee really doesn't want the help, then that's cool too. You know, if she want to do it on her own, like Janet did, like Solange did, like so many people who had to contend with, you know, very successful siblings, then, you know, so be it. Aaron Carter versus Nick Carter. It happens. You know, Jamie Spears versus Britney Spears. You know, it's one thing for her not to accept the help. It's another thing if Minaj has not really positioned herself to help Ming Lee. But in any manner, you know, once again, she can stay out of the creative part, but me and my sister would be very close, especially with her coming into this business. And I would just want to make sure that she is being treated right in terms of the contracts she signed. Even if Ming Lee doesn't want her sister's help creatively, it's like my sister couldn't keep me from not being by her side, especially if everything that Nicki Minaj want Ming Lee to believe is true about the industry is dark, it's sick, it's sadistic, it's grapey, it's Illuminati-ish, it's grand theft at the highest level, girl. Yeah, like I wouldn't give a fuck about how independent my sister or my brother would want to be. He coming into this space, bitch. Oh, bitch, we gonna be closer than close. And at the very least, you're going to be, you know, allowing me to help you to just make sure that you signing your signature in the right places and that you're demanding the right things for yourself. You can go and create your own image. You can do your thing. I wouldn't have nothing to say about what direction that you want to go in. You can go carve out whatever identity you want, but it's just no way that I'm gonna leave my sibling to be in the fucking slaughterhouse. Like the fuck. So for Ming Lee to say, girl, we're not even close, like that's really weird. Like it's also very strange because there's a lot of things Nicki Minaj could do for Ming Lee once again with and also like not be hands-on creatively. Like not only could she be there as a support to just teach Ming Lee the business of the industry. You know, once again, hands off. I'm not controlling your image. You know, I ain't got nothing to say about none of that. What direction you want to go in musically, I don't give you no input about none of that shit. Just teaching her the business of the business. But on top of that, girl, like my sister would be on tour with me. I would be allowing her to shadow me, you know, so that she can just see how much work it takes, girl, to get here. What goes into a successful tour? What goes into the backgrounds, girl? I would let her in on the background deal. She would just be seeing the ins and outs, girl. She would be with me at rehearsals, just observing and taking in everything, girl. This could be a great learning curve for Ming Lee. Instead of Ming Lee out here, girl, like scratching for scraps, trying to literally figure this shit out in the dark, girl. You know, she really should have been on tour with Nicki, not as an employee, not as a dancer, not as not as a prop girl, but just there, you know, just for the experience of it all. You know, it's like once again, she fought tooth and nail for her SA ass brother. How you not fighting tooth and nail for a female at that? A female. She's fucking weird. I can only, let me scroll up. Let me see. Oh, what's going on, Gayla? Hey, boo. Oh, my BCTV, I was talking about Bay. Oh, okay. Nah, she didn't, but they, okay, got it. Nicki seems extremely detached from her family and friends, Kenneth and Papa Bear. All she have, I can see, because she nasty as hell. I wouldn't want to be around her ass either. Her big sis should have her back, but she's selfish. Black Beauty says exactly. Internalized misogyny is a cold piece of work. Miss Lady is clearly not well at all. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if she don't sacrifice Ming or BTS sells her sister out to the highest bidder to be smutted out. After that sub, I wouldn't trust her at all. Exactly. I can only imagine the heartbrokenness that Ming has to maneuver and cope with all of that. I forget Nicki has a label. I hope nothing happens to her son since she is okay with SA. She better protect her son because Hollywood like kids. She's on station head again. Who? Onika Threesome. Chewing like a goddamn chipmunk. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would, because you have a loving heart. Nicki just She has a pedestal in love for testosterone. Ooh, baby, that's some deep shit, baby. That's some real deep shit, child. I could not do it. So I hope that Ming Lee, take heed, girl. Love your sister from afar. And now that, you know, she is so hell pressed on you just distancing yourself from her, girl, because she looks at you as a competitor, unfortunately, like she does every other female child. Just leave Nicki the fuck alone, honey. Leave her the fuck alone. Let her stay in her delusional ass bubble with her weird ass blockhead husband, and just let her exist there, child. I think it's unfortunate. Just another fucking female that Nicki Minaj done found herself on the outs of, girl. And Ming Lee just probably is a blessing in disguise, you know. So she needs to go and carve out that identity. Like she said, she need to get her ass into some what you call that shit? I forgot the training you call it. Oh, some artist development, girl, and go and get her skills up and get with her an image consultant, because she is going to have a very hard time not living under Nicki Minaj's shadow. So, you know, she's really going to have to find a way to stick out from the crowd. And apparently Ming Lee is same gender loving as well. She's dating Mimi False ex-girlfriend, I believe, the one that was with Mimi False for a while on Love and Hip Hop, like the little stud lesbian. That's who Ming Lee is with, child. Ming better stay prayed up and out the way. A simple repost of Ming's music would do so much for her, child. Nicki Minaj said all these bitches is her son, including her sister. Including her sister, girl. Like the old saying goes, they want you doing well, they want you doing good, but not better than them, baby. On the We in Miami podcast, Ming stated that Nicki stayed away because she didn't want to sacrifice her. Ming said, I listened to that podcast. I don't remember that part, but I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. But that's also hard to believe, because it's like you chose for your son to be fathered by a convicted murderer and a convicted SAer girl. You know, so if you didn't love your son enough to choose a different father for him, I highly can take Nicki Minaj seriously, you know, with this narrative that she stayed away from her sister to not sacrifice her. Like, please, Nicki Minaj don't give none of that, honey. She don't give empathy. She don't give loving. That's just not none of the energy that we've ever seen her give, especially not when it comes to women. Oh, wow, that not already industry adjacent relationships is gonna be messy. Bitches is, get you a vacuum, because bitches is messy. Let's see. After all that surgery, you're still ugly, and that is what gets me. Jesus. So I just want to come to and bring that to y'all, girl. What y'all think? Leave it in the comment section, girl. Are y'all team Ming Lee, girl? Or y'all agree with Nicki Minaj, bitch? Stop mooching. You ain't talented. And you a clown, honey. You know, I would just speak about a bitch who's, you know, private but not private all the time. Nicki has an uncanny allegiance to the SAers, it would appear. There's a sickness in the Black community when your own family wants you to suffer and go through the hoops and hardship instead of help, give you tools and gems, right? Like the same help she gave to Megan, even though she did that for self-gain. The same help she gave to Cardi, even though that she did that for self-gain. All the help she gave to Coyle Ray, even though she did that for self-gain. You know, Akbar, J-Tay, Ice Spice, you know, but your own sister, you don't want, but you know, once again, Nicki Minaj didn't help any of those girls sincerely either. She was trying to catch a wave because she got tired of the narratives that she don't work well with women. So she tried to pander to that narrative. But as we can see, because she really don't like women, she wasn't able to really maintain any relationship to any of them, even though she tried to, at the surface, act like she was team woman. But the truth ended up still bleeding out, okay? Because she really don't fuck with women at all. You know, and it's a shame to have, at least on the surface, you know, you try to extend yourself to these non-blood relatives of yours, but your own sister, girl, who come from the same loins. She came from the same struggle. She came from the same mud that you came from. But Ice Spice said it, y'all remember when the text messages had leaked. Ice Spice said, Nicki Minaj basically expect me to struggle. It's almost like she wants me to struggle the way she had to. She feels like every girl has to also struggle and be dragged through these weird contracts and be broke, you know, to like earn their spot, etc. Nicki Minaj is really bitter about something. She's really bitter about something that's also happened within her career. Or this is just a manipulative way for her to keep these girls oppressed, is by making them, like, putting them through these, like, P. Diddy making a band ass rituals. Like, bitch, walk 7 miles to get me a slice of cupcake in 0-degree weather type shit. You know, like, she just has this bloodthirst for control and for power. And it's even playing out, girl, in her and her sister's relationship. It's very weird. Very, very fucking weird. And when I was reading, you know, what Nicki Minaj's response was and listening to her, girl, I just kept seeing those Ice Spice text messages, girl, of her explaining her own experience. And that experience is showing up right here between Nicki Minaj and her own fucking sister, girl. Something's really wrong with the bitch. Definitely sharing this live. Thank you to Black Jim. Nicki can't forgive Joe Budden for starting the cokehead rumors, even though the cokehead rumors she started in her own fucking music, only to turn around in magazines talking about, yeah, she was addicted to perks, even though perks ain't coke. But it's just like, girl, it's semantics at this point. Like, people don't really make those nuanced distinctions between a drug addiction, girl. You were addicted to drugs. So, girl, he was near, girl. He was in the right vicinity of the damn truth, okay? He was only down the street and a house down. Okay, girl, but he was in the motherfucking neighborhood. So apologize for what? For what? For what? I'm Team Me and enjoying your commentary. Thank you to Black Jim. Nicki is already sacrificing Papa Bear child. Just wait until it's exposed. Ooh, that's gonna be there. That's some nasty work, honey. That's some nasty work, baby. Let me see here. Let me see. I missed something. She can forgive Fendi for doing her wrong. Drake Gucci Mane after saying he ran a train on her with Waka. But Bean's a clown. Huh? What? Gucci? Oh, forget Gucci Mane after saying he ran a train on her. Oh, with Waka, right? But yet your sister basically saying that, like, you cool? No, y'all not close. Y'all fuss and fight. And that she believes that you're protecting her, and that all that warranted you to call her a talentless clown who couldn't even get it through the bloodline. Yikes. You play tag, so you it for life. Yikes. You a clown. You do shit for likes. Yikes, girl. Is yikes really about Ming Lee, girl? Is yikes really a love letter to Ming Lee, girl? The way that I'm going to now re-experience Yikes by Nicki Minaj, girl. People will love you and support you when it's beneficial. Nicki would know, period. Because all narcs are opportunistic as fuck. Something is very wrong with her at her big booty age, baby. So I just wanted to come through and bring you that, girl. Y'all chew on that, child. Y'all know the news cycle is going to cycle, baby. I may be right back, girl, okay? Because I'm in one of those kind of moods. I slept all day. I kind of got energy, honey. I'm ready to get into some things, honey. If you guys have anything that you guys want to hear me report on, you guys can always leave your recommendations and suggestions in the comment sections, as well as email them at consciouztv@gmail.com, or you can send me stories through the DMs on Instagram, where you can follow me at Consciouztv. Consciouztv is spelled everywhere, just like it is right here on the platform. If you enjoyed yourself, you can also hit the Cash App and PayPal at $Consciouztv or paypal.me/Consciouztv. I will see you guys later. Bye.